Good morning to you. It is a crisp and clear winter morning here in New York's Times Square. I'm Joya Doss filling in for John Marino. It's February 25th and here's what we are watching ahead of the opening bell. This morning it looks like we could see some money come off the table as the futures markets are pointing to a lower open. This after a record intraday high for the S&P 500. A check on the European markets. They're under a little bit of pressure this morning as the mining sector declined. Now there's two factors to consider there, one being the slide in metals prices, the other being concerns about the Chinese property market. Here's how the European markets stack up right now. The FTSE 100 is down 0.9%. The DAX 100 down 0.4%. The CAC 40 down 0.5%. Meanwhile, Japan's Nikkei average is going in the opposite direction, better by 1.4%. Overall, Asian markets are mixed to lower. Stateside, we get a few bits of economic news this morning. We get a check on consumer confidence as well as home prices. Of course, the big kahuna is Fed Chief Janet Yellen as she gives the second part of her testimony on monetary policy. Now, two things investors are waiting to hear. One is her take on the weather and how much is weather affecting economic activity. And as always, the central bank's plans on tapering its stimulus measures. A slew of retailers are turning in quarterly results today before the bell. We just heard from Home Depot, which beat Wall Street expectations. The stock you could see last traded at $77.87. By the way, one more piece of news on Home Depot. It is raising its dividend by 21%. Meanwhile, the Financial Times reporting that JP Chase could cut several thousand more jobs. The bank is hosting its investor day and CEO Jamie Dimon and his team could be making that big announcement there. More than 2,000 jobs are expected to go on top of the 13,000 to 15,000 positions already set to be slashed. That's according to the Financial Times. JP Chase last trade 58.03. Now recall just yesterday we learned that HSBC disappointed on its full year results and is lower today on a broker downgrade. We don't have Samsung up here on the wall because the stock trades over the counter, but it has unveiled the new Galaxy S5 smartphone. Now, this new gadget features a better camera, a better battery life, improved download speeds, and apparently better protection against the elements such as water and dust. It goes on sale April 11th and also features a larger screen at 5.1 inches. Finally, in today's Action Alert, Jim Cramer writes in his blog, he's finally weighing in on the WhatsApp Facebook deal, and he says that, well, WhatsApp being valued at about $30 billion in his estimate, because that's what the market is paying for the likes of Twitter, LinkedIn, and Yelp. So in that regard, Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook got the company at a bargain for $19 billion. Makes the case that Zuckerberg is in touch with what young people want, and what better to do than to integrate this messaging component into his social networking Goliath. We're checking on Facebook stock for you right now. You can see that it's up 0.3% in the pre-market. Track your stocks and find the latest investing ideas throughout the day at thestreet.com. At the NASDAQ market site in Times Square, I'm Joya Doss. Have a great day.